My name's Alex. I'm the course leader for BA Acting and Theatre Making at London College of Music, University of West London. This is still quite a new course. I wrote this course 3 years ago with people like me in mind, people who wanted an actor training at the heart of their studies, but also wanted to expand their knowledge of theatre, of dramaturgy, in other words, the art of dramatic composition, and wanted to put their skill sets to use in a broader sense to direct, devise, write, and create their own exciting works of performance and theatre. We don't stop at the border of theatre. We explore mediatised theatre, we explore performance art. This is a course that really allows you to go where you want to go, to tailor your own training to your future needs. We will help you become the artists that you want to be. With that in mind, we have staff who are working in the industry and have worked with some of the leading practitioners in the country. We are very proud to have connections with West End theatres and new writing programmes, so that we are constantly bringing you up-to-date knowledge and expertise. As far as a little detail about the course is concerned, you start your journey learning the basics, as you might imagine, about movement, about voice, and about acting. So for voice, our voices are our instruments. There are many things we pick up along the way as we're growing up that are helpful, and there are some things that are unhelpful that become habitual. It's the same with our movement. So a lot of the way we start to engage with the body is to look at those patterns that are helpful to us and those that aren't, and just to become aware of those and maybe make some changes. After that, we move on to more expressive movement techniques and voice techniques that allow you to create different styles of performance. Our actor training comes from a variety of diverse perspectives. We have a strand of training that is very much in line with the American method approaches, both of Sanford Meisner and of Lee Strasberg. And this is taught throughout the course alongside other acting methodologies which complement by coming from the outside in. So much more physical acting methodologies. I might mention Meyerhold, Grotowski, if those names mean anything. If they don't worry. Come and join us. You'll find out all about these people when you arrive. Alongside your training on acting, movement and voice, you also get trained in musicianship, whatever that may mean to you. If you're a DJ, if you're a classical singer, if you play the ukulele, if you don't have any musical skills at the moment, it really doesn't matter. We will find those as we go along. We will find your own musical skill set. Alongside all of these things, you also study dramaturgy, which is the art of dramatic composition, and you study company dynamics. That is how you put the theory to work. How do you work with other people successfully, whether you're a director, an actor, a deviser, a creative? What is it like to be in a room with other people, all of whom have competing interests and motivations sometimes, and to try and channel all that creative energy in the right direction? And so you'll be given a lot of help to start generating your own work, but also to look at the way in which you create that work. We all know that some cultures are more convivial, more friendly than others. So how do you create a space in which people want to be together and want to create that work? We're very keen to give you an insight into theory and discourses that are shaping the profession at the moment. We don't want actors and creatives that go out there and wait to be told what to do because they don't understand the key arguments. We want to talk to you about those key arguments. And what's very exciting is there are no answers by definition. The answers, you will come up with those answers for you, and those answers will keep changing depending on the situation in which you find yourself. But it's very useful to look at some of the key debates that are raging in the profession and beyond at the moment, so that you can speak with confidence about those and become part of that broader conversation. In the second year, your skill sets are developed in the sense of stepping outside of what we might call realism or daily behaviour. We look at some slightly more extraordinary performance methodologies. We encourage you, always with your permission, consent is at the heart of whatever we do, to explore things that may be a little bit beyond your comfort zone to begin with, but one of the things we love the most is seeing our students achieve things that they just couldn't have dreamed of achieving at the start of the course. By the time you get into your third year, you'll be doing 3 productions with us. One will be a piece of new writing in which we engage a playwright, a professional playwright, to come in and work with you and to create a piece of theatre. The second piece you will work on is a piece of devised theatre where you will create the piece of theatre yourself. It may be quite post-dramatic, which is a term which basically means anything goes. It doesn't need to be a conventionally scripted piece of theatre. It could be movement-based, it could be mediatized, it could be quite extraordinary. After that, you will move on to an industry showcase in the West End, where you will get to put your skills in front of agents, casting directors, and so forth. And then, at the end of the year, your final production will be what we call existing repertoire. So we rediscover a classical piece of theatre, and we put our own unique twist on it. I would hope after all that you will be very well placed to engage with the profession on a number of fronts. So rather than having to wait for the audition, for the opportunity, yes, that's one side of the profession, but there are many, many other sides to the profession as well. With this course, we want to empower you to go out there and to make your own opportunities, but more than that, to be happy, healthy individuals in whatever branch of society you choose to operate in the future.